Hello, my name is Sora for How Bizarre Studios, and today I will be talking about Space Usagi, a comic book, a toy, and an almost made animated series. Recently, Netflix announced an animated series named Samurai Rabbit, The Usagi Chronicles. Most people were surprised to hear that the series was actually going to be starred by Yuichi Usagi, a descendant of Miyamoto Usagi, and he would be surrounded by many other characters that shared their names with the supporting cast of the original Usagi Yojimbo comic book series. While it was an interesting choice, this wasn't the first time that descendants of the original cast had a spin-off series. Space Usagi was conceived by Sten Sakai when he realized that he really wanted to draw dinosaurs, but he couldn't place them in Usagi's 17th century Japan. He only had two choices. He would have to make a story about cave rabbit in prehistoric times, or the most likely space opera story, exploring new worlds where dinosaurs could exist. With this in mind, Sten Sakai started working on the concept. But most of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans probably already know the character came out as a toy first. In 1989, an Usagi Yojimbo figure was added to Playmate's toy line, and it proved to be very successful, selling 2.1 million units. In 1991, Playmates then asked Sakai if he had any more characters they could release. According to Sakai, he presented his Space Usagi idea, which quickly ignited their attention, as at the time there was an upcoming show starring a space rabbit named Bucky O'Hare based in a comic book and with an upcoming toy line and video games. So adding Space Usagi was a must for Playmates. Things were looking great for the character. Space Usagi debuted in Usagi Yojimbo Color Special No. 3 in February 1992, published by Fantagraphics. He then appeared in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles No. 47 in a backup story, where, through a time retrieval device, they snatched the original Miyamoto Usagi and the two related characters met, before sending him back to the past. Sten Sakai then released a 3-issue miniseries through Mirage Publishing. The first story introduced Miyamoto Usagi, a descendant of 17th century Miyamoto Usagi and a powerful warrior of the Shirohoshi clan. It was a space opera where politics were very similar to those of feudal Japan and where technology had evolved beyond expectations. When treachery and betrayal brought about the murder of the clan's lord, Hideaki, and the fall of the White Star Castle, Usagi had to follow his oath of loyalty to protect the life of Kiyoshi, heir to the throne, while trying to free the Shirohoshi system from tyranny and return the young lord to his rightful place as head of the clan. 2 miniseries came out under the Mirage Studios label until Mirage stopped publishing comic books altogether. During these 2 miniseries, Miyamoto would meet descendants of existing characters, Tomoe, a bodyguard for Lord Kiyoshi's bride-to-be, and Rogan, a pirate who was a descendant of Gennosuke. Evenspot, who shared the name of Miyamoto's pet, Tokage, but was now 2 different characters. Perhaps because of all the marketing for Bucky O'Hare, Fred Wolf, producer of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show at the time, decided to try the Space Usagi character for an animated series. Mirage and Sakai produced a Bible and a 3-minute animated sample to attract investors through Usagi Studios. With backing and licenses found, the animated series was about to become the next big thing. But no one expected the Bucky O'Hare show, toy line, and video games to bomb so bad that it would leave a long-lasting bad taste in the investors' mouth for Space Rabbit adventures. Have in mind that at the time, without a healthy toy line, animated series were not good investments. And that is how the Space Usagi animated show never happened. Years later, in 1996, Stan Sakai, now publishing through Dark Horse Comics, released a third and final miniseries. While it had a clean ending, the story could have been continued, but a fourth miniseries was never produced. Now, going back to Samurai Rabbit, the Usagi Chronicles, it is easy to see that it is a spiritual successor of Space Usagi. Space Usagi, while similar in tone to Usagi Yojimbo, opened the gate for more far-fetched concepts that Sakai couldn't add in the context of 17th century Japan. Because of that, the miniseries are much more imaginative. Dark Horse Comics has published the whole Space Usagi saga, including the short stories, in one convenient trade paperback that you should check out. That is all for today. Thanks for watching.